Hello everyone, we are back with another video, this time on Gran Turismo Sport with the FIA Nations Cup at Dragontrail. Now there is so much going on in this race, let's jump right into all the details. The first thing worth noting is that this race happened right after there was a balance of power update and also a new Group 3 car introduced, which was the Mazda rotary engine. So we will use this race to mainly look at how did the Mercedes perform in comparison to the cars after the balance of power was changed. But first let's take a look at this insane grid start. I must say at this track I really love this in comparison to the rolling start, because there's so much more action going on. We can change positions very quickly here in either direction. It's just more fun and more action going on right from the start. So for this track, a grid start I think is definitely a good idea. I would probably not do that at tracks like the Nürburgring Grand Prix track or Fuji, where there is a hairpin U-turn at the end of the straight. But at this track it definitely works, and we've gained from 7th all the way up to 3rd just by setting our traction control at 1 at the beginning to avoid wheel spin and just get a good start off the grid. One more thing you will also notice is that in this video I use mostly the TV cam of the replay, simply because most of the time the action was going on behind me, not so much in front of me. Hope you will enjoy this format. Let me know in the comments what you thought of it. Okay, so while the race is going on, let's talk a little bit about the latest balance of power update. I will also post a link to the exact numbers and cars that were changed in the video description, so check that out. That is from the official Gran Turismo Sport website. Concerning Group 3, the GT3 cars that we're using in this race and this video, many cars have been put on a after lockdown diet and have lost quite a bit of weight. Other cars have been given a little bit more power. So basically many cars have gotten a better power to weight ratio than they had before, which should bring all the cars closer together and make the racing more interesting in the end, with less cars being overly powerful and more cars being in the same range, so that it does not matter so much which car you take, but more which car suits your driving style the best, and you should be able to find one for yourself and keep up with the rest of the pack. That being said, one thing is worth mentioning. In addition to Toyota, Mazda is now also an official sponsor of GT Sport, and we can feel that in the races, let's put it this way. While the Atenza in both Group 3 and Group 4 has not been that successful in the past, it is quite powerful at the moment. Let's see if this will be addressed in future BoP balance updates. As things stand right now, the Mazda is a good car to choose. Let's put it this way. Okay, but what about the Mercedes? Mercedes has not been changed at all. Everything has remained the same. So power is the same, weight is the same, handling remained the same. It is still a very good car to use, very predictable, very easy to handle. One of definitely my favorite choices. It is decent on its tires and fairly decent in terms of fuel consumption. So in all cases, very, very predictable and easy to calculate. Speaking of which, I think now it's time to introduce the race. For this race, only hard tire compounds were allowed and required. The tire wear was relatively low. Fuel consumption was relatively low as well. So in this race, there were basically only 2 viable strategies. One was a no-stopper, where you basically had to control your fuel consumption and your tire wear to make it all the way to the end. Or 2, a one-stopper, where you took one stop and refueled fuel and then basically went on the all-out attack. My initial plan was to go for a no-stopper, save fuel and tires, but after this little kick in the butt and the resulting damage, my strategy went out the window. I had to change it and adapt after the loss of those positions and the resulting loss due to the light damage I had gotten and the loss in speed that followed. I had to consider a stop in the pit stops to change tires and fuel and get this like damage fixed very quickly. So enough talking, enjoy the race, enjoy watching me sweat. If you're new to the channel, definitely give this video a like. Consider subscribing, hit the notification bell to be notified whenever new content comes out, and then comment in the section below at your heart's delight. far on our way to the finish line. For me, a really amazing race, even though of all the things that have happened. I've really enjoyed racing this. We have avoided most of the chicane of doom, chicane of death shenanigans and made our way back into 8th position. Basically, we are now back to where we started and are about to gain some good points. Thank you for watching, thank you for making it this far. Stay healthy, stay safe. See you in the next video.